All right, good evening, everybody. Back at it again with a Toonkind game at 12 frames per second. I'm Kraken, playing recent disaster Craigory Danthew-Dovran. With me today is...
Hi, I'm Babble. I'm gonna be playing Gibbs, a very angry fucking fox. That said, though, recent disaster, as if Craigory hasn't been in a disaster this entire.
Yeah, but like
And I say that lovingly.
there's been a spike, and it actually gets worse pretty soon after this SPS, because this play takes place after Design a Doll, but before In Good Taste.
Yeah.
For Craigory.
Uh-huh.
He has not yet hit peak dumbass of the week energy. Although we'll see how this goes. I don't think he's going to be able to top In Good Taste. Hooray?
Hooray. Let's try not to maim a wizard.
Let's...
Just don't hurt Fox and you won't get hurt.
It's not reassuring. But on that note, Craigory is in fact on way to actually, for real this time, go check in on said fox. He's certainly making his way down to the room or area of the manor where it's been recovering. That's where he assumes he's going to find it. Is he correct?
It's not in its room where it usually would be, and it's not in Corvitz's room either. It's not in the Spooky's room either. Honestly, it is probably pacing around, doing like its rounds, but it's stomping. And I don't mean like clumsy. I mean like angry and clumsy.
Oh man.
And this is a metal box, so you can probably hear it.
Clunk, 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 clunk. Well, in that case, I don't think I necessarily need to roll anything to have Craigory figure out where Gibbs is, but should I roll an insight?
Yes. Yes, you should.
Oh, goody. Oh, goody. Goody, good, good, goody. That's a 9. Wow. Gibbs sure is pissed off about something. There's a lot of things that it could be pissed off at. Hopefully, Craigory won't make that worse. He does not know it's about him. To which, on that note, Craigory is going to carefully enter the room. He doesn't know what this is about, but like he has made a commitment to finally go talk to this fox, and he should do that before he just chickens out again. Hey, Gibbs, like, I would ask if this is a good time, but how you doing?
Okay. I'm going to roll an intelligence with advantage to see if it recognizes who this is. Oh, okay, well, I am very smart.
Oh my god. Bruh.
Okay, well, we're gonna ignore that because a 1 means it shuts down.
No.
A 7.
Christ.
Gibbs, my darling. You fucking moron. It does not recognize him. At least it takes it a minute.
Has Gibbs at least paused stomping, or?
It has, and it's looking at him, and it's studying him, trying to figure out, like, there's something on the edge of its mind that's just like, I feel like I know this guy.
Craigory, who has very little experience directly interacting with this fox, to be quite honest, uh, doesn't realize that's kind of what's going on in Gibbs's brain.
Nobody knows what's going on in Gibbs's brain. Join the
True.
club, buddy.
True. But she's gonna go, you sure you should be up and about? To be fair, I don't know how necessarily fast your recovery's going. Kirk is gonna roll a medicine, actually.
Sits down. I should probably roll its pain dice then.
Okay. Where's your menu? Oh, whoa. Whoa. It's 22 medicine.
We're ignoring that. That's bad. I'm actually gonna lower that. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna fuck with the dice. They're being mean. It's not the worst that it could be. But it probably shouldn't be up and walking around. But it is. It also doesn't really seem like it's in the mood to negotiate that, though.
Craigory remembers the last time he tried to pick this fox up and knows he can't fucking do that.
Especially not when it's plopped down on its ass now, and with one paw is giving him the middle finger. That's the kind of day that this is right now. It does not recognize him yet. But even still, it is giving him the middle finger.
General
in regards
principle.
To his concern.
Between that and 22 medicine. Yeah. Craigory's gonna huff out a sigh and come closer anyway. Look, I know it kind of sucks, but bed rest really is kind of the best thing for what you went through, all right? Like, I don't think I can pick you up, get you on your feet by myself, but could help. It's gonna hold out like an arm.
It looks at your arm. It looks very tempted to bite your arm. It's not doing that, though. And you, instead of it speaking, you get a kind of message in your brain. Fuck you, I'm not moving.
Fair enough. Craigory's gonna sit down crisscross applesauce a pace or two away from it.
You get another message. What do you want?
I don't quite know how to do it, but I want to see how you're doing, because you went through something pretty horrible, and you should be able to find someone to talk about it. And I don't know if you have yet, and considering I might be the best person for it.
I don't remember which one that one is, but it's not good.
He's just patiently waiting, being vague because he assumes that Gibbs knows exactly what the hell he's alluding to.
The question is, does it? Let's see. Like, it knows it went through something. It knows that that's what he's referencing. It doesn't know literally anything else. So let's see if it can put two and two together.
That doesn't seem like a yes. Christ on a bike.
That is an unnatural one, and I'm ignoring and saying it's a two because otherwise, once again, it would shut down. Yeah, to which case, let's not have that happen.
No, that would be calling immediately for Asclepius, because holy shit, he doesn't know what he did, but he swears he didn't mean to break the fox.
The fox does this all the time, it's fine.
Craigory doesn't know that.
But we're ignoring it. Oh! Okay.
Oh?
Alright, so... Alright, so... With your earlier 22 in medicine, by the way, I'm gonna give you that it does also look fairly fucking nauseous.
Mm-hmm.
Stressed. Very stressed. Very scared. But more than anything, it looks pissed off.
Oh, somehow Lucille made this seem very, very easy. Just kind of mutters that to himself. Doesn't quite help that.
Not respond. It's just kind of vibing.
Doesn't really help that we don't know each other. Actually, hold on. Do you remember me? Actually, even that might help.
Not
Do you know
really.
who I am?
I feel like I should. No.
Hmm. Well,
Assuming you're fine, because you're vaguely familiar and you're in the manor, and Kara hasn't kicked your ass, so I'm assuming that I don't need to.
I don't think you need to, so we're good. Yeah, name's Craigory. We've not interacted much, that's true. It's a big manor, but we did break out of jail and steal a police car once, if that jogs any memories.
That is above a 10, and quite frankly, I will take it.
Considering the rolls so far, take it.
I am taking it. You see the gears. You don't see the gears turning in its head, but you can hear them. They're turning very
They're grinding.
hard in its head. They are grinding. And it's thinking, and it's staring at you. And then its eyes widen in realization of who the fuck you are. And it mutters, like, it doesn't speak. It kind of opens its mouth a little bit, and there's like a sort of weird mechanical noise that comes out. For a second.
Wild.
And then the message, the sugar baby. And then you see it get extremely rage-filled.
Craigory like choked at the at what he got called, and then that's anger. Anger? Oh, that makes sense. That if it remembers
And
that he's a
it
warlock, it
gets
remembers
up
who his patron
on
is
its
clearly.
feet.
Oh fuck. Oh, he has he did not factor this in there. Craigory's getting to his feet.
It is getting up onto all four. and it opens its mouth and it makes an ungodly fucking noise. A weird, fucked up mechanical fox scream.
Okay, this was a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I'm sorry. I will
Enjoy
give you space.
the rage, Craigory. Good luck with that, because I am mechanically saying that it is going into a rage.
Oh, God. Are we rolling initiative? Craigory wants to Misty Step.
I mean, you can try. Give me just a second, because now being engulfed in a layer of ice.
Craigory is?
And, and it's gonna comet dash at him.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's very pissed.
Oh, Christ on a bike.
So what do you want to do, buddy? Do you want to just let this happen? It's not going to hurt him, and like none of the damage that the feats are letting me do, I'm not going to do them. It literally just wants to pin him against the wall.
Craigory wants to attempt to Misty Step, is what he wants to do. Where did that spell go?
Let's see.
One bonus action. So he would be able to teleport 30 feet away from where he is now, but basically for fun, I think it'd be, can he manage to get that off in time before Gibbs slams into him?
I feel like it would be two contesting decks.
Yeah, let's go that.
Check. And to which case, I don't have high faith in my fox, honestly.
You never know. You've caught Craigory by a surprise.
This... Do you want me to roll with advantage?
I was thinking I might roll with disadvantage. Let's do that. Go for it. We know what we want.
Okay. Keep in mind, Gibbs' dex is now a -4.
Oh my God.
So, oh, okay, well, I mean, it got a 19.
And Craigory
Which
only
would be a
got a
15.
9.
Oh my God.
Fox fucking Humes.
The fox neumes with a speed that nobody expected. Looking like a fucking icy cold as shit comet in that second that it took it to get to pin him against the wall. Sorry, Takara. The wall where it is touching and the floor where it is touching is turning to ice around it, or well, is now having ice on it. So that's fun.
She's like, look, I'm sorry. I didn't have anything to do. I don't have, I disavow anything my patron does ever. They are the worst, actually. And that's not a hand of it. I didn't help. Don't sanction.
What the fuck are you even talking about? And that's Gibbs, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck are you talking about? I don't give a damn about your patron. Outside of what it can do, they can do to Chateau.
Fair, I guess. Okay, Craigory's brain is now having to, like, switch tracks on what the hell is going on, and now, like, his mental gears are screeching as they switch orientation.
Do you have any idea how distressed Chateau was? You avoided her for I don't know how long. I don't know time. And then suddenly you take an interest, and the first thing that comes out of your fucking mouth is, how are you made? Really? And then you tell her that you don't want others to be made.
I don't want Thrall to make more.
Stupid. What the fuck is Thrall?
The Craiger's honestly flabbergasted.
Here's what I know. I don't know you. I know Chateau. We tell each other everything. I know that Lynn likes you, which is the only reason why I'm not ripping your throat out right now. Because Chateau came up to me so goddamn excited that you didn't hate her. She thought that you hated her.
Oh.
And from what she tells me, I don't trust you.
That's,
Who are you
fair.
to play with her emotions like that?
I didn't...
Especially when she's here in Halloween Town, and you have a dangerous sugar daddy or whatever the hell they are.
I have offered to
She's here
leave
to be
Halloween
protected.
Town on account of that a lot. I didn't mean to make Chateau think I hated her. I just
What was
didn't
she
want to
supposed
take
to
any
think?
chances. I didn't want to take any chances.
Chances of what?
Chances of said patron being able to get to her anyway. It was bad enough that they bought her. Like she's some sort of thing.
Its ears go back, and it's as much in his face as it can get. Explain.
Well, it sounds like you and Chateau are pretty close, so you'd know. I assume. I hope this isn't news. That she's a thaumativore, and that's something Thrall is interested in. So a while ago, they bought her, is my understanding, and she was part of a delivery up to them. But people figured out that that was whack and wrong and bad, and so brought her here instead. And they have been very, very, very pissed about that ever since.
And you agreed to be their sugar baby. Why?
I did not. I, I, I didn't. I don't. I didn't know what they were making me agree to.
Hey, roll me an insight.
Fantastic.
Roll me an insight.
Gibbs could also roll an insight if it likes.
Yeah, I would love to roll an insight. Love insight. Give me. That's just a flat D20, thankfully.
That's a
I
16
say
from
that
Craigory.
like good thing, but like much better than what it could be. Stuff. Yes. You know, that's fair. It's feeling things.
Yeah, I don't know. With a 7, take. I mean, with a 7, up to you whether Gibbs believes that potentially a pile of horseshit or not. Gibbs can't tell.
It doesn't know what to think, and I think that in and of itself kind of makes it stop. And I don't know what you rolled for your insight. Is it that 16?
That was the 16, yeah.
Okay. It stops and it kind of starts sitting down and letting him go. It's sort of on its hind legs still, like kind of backed up.
Well, Craigory
He's
certainly
kind of
breathes easier
struggling
for
to
it.
stay like that. It struggles to stay on its hind legs, but it's stubbornly staying that way in this moment.
I think Craigory like ended up on his ass, pinned to the wall, so he does just slump down further and relax as Gibbs backs up. He has, at least it seems, managed to confuse the fox into backing up, which he'll take. He'll take that.
16, there's something else there. There's something else there. I'm gonna actually have to roll deception to see if it can hide that, which deception is not great, but never mind. Okay, he does not get that. But there's something else there. Something familiar in that.
Well,
Okay.
that's a mystery.
I don't know how much of Gibbs shit that Craigory has gotten explained to him, but
Probably not a ton.
fair as fuck. They both know shit and dick about each other.
Is that? Are we?
And it
Are you
just
going to be
kinda,
chill?
it it kind of stumbles back as it's trying to like sit down, and but now it's like on its rear, and it's just kind of sitting there. And you get a message eventually, just like, okay, what exactly is going on? I'm confused. If you didn't choose your patron,
If I didn't choose, how'd it happen?
then I don't understand. I
Okay.
mean, I have ideas.
Kind of
I
more
don't like them.
like, yeah, no, it's not pleasant. It's more like they chose me and did not take refusal or explain.
Oh, shit.
So,
You didn't really have a choice in what you talked to Chateau about.
yeah, no, on this, not a lot of choices all around. Thrall would love to have Chateau. I don't want the same. I'm not my patron.
No, you're not. A lot of people aren't their patrons, but as far as I am aware, usually a sugar baby chooses a sugar daddy, not the other way around.
Well, it's done. They got the agreement out of me, and that was that. Just kind of loops arms around knees. So I don't.
Any ideas
I
where to
don't
start
mean
on
you
how to
or
break
Chateau
free or
harm.
no?
Sorry, you're gonna have to repeat that one.
Any idea how to break free of them? Or no?
In theory, it's as simple as convincing someone more powerful to take me on instead. But again, that involves talking to someone. That involves like going to gods or I guess demi-deities at the earliest. And I don't. It's.
Honestly, if you ask me, there's only one god worth their shit.
Oh, what's your recommendation then? Because I gotta tell you, they all scare me.
I don't like any of them, if I'm being completely honest. But then again, I've had a lot of horrible experiences with deities. And many of them have had horrible experiences with me. I've killed several. So.
Eyebrows raise?
It does not elaborate, but it does. If there is a photo of Asclepius somewhere around, it just nods at that.
Okay, well, with what's such a track record, who's actually earned respect here?
I don't really know that deity all that well. But I know Asclepius, so.
Huh. Craigory's head does tilt. Yeah, you know, not that I make it a habit of trying to pick apart who anyone is aligned to, but like, yeah, I really don't know who Asclepius' deity is. Can't be awful.
From what I understand, they're in the most basic terms that I can relay, because I'm not very smart, and Asclepius is smart, used a lot of big words that I don't understand. Basically a death god.
That makes sense.
As that is actually 1/4 sort of a whole god. It's one face.
Okay, so like an aspect.
Yeah. Which is ironic considering mine is different.
Head tilts the other
I'm also
way.
an asshole.
Wait, yours like you're a no, I don't think you're a cleric. That doesn't jive. Then again, clerics can be pretty heavy hitting.
I'm not smart enough to be a cleric. I'm not okay. I'm not smart enough to be one of those. What the fuck is it? And I certainly don't have enough faith to be a paladin. I think I'm the exact fucking opposite of a paladin. But I'm not sane enough to be a cleric. If that makes any sense.
Huh. I didn't get that impression off you last time, but Warlock, all right. And like, look, hey, there's different kinds of smart, all right?
It just looks at him flatly. Like, really? No. No. Look, I know my lane. I'm staying in it. I would highly suggest you do the same.
Believe it or not, I kind of try to. The Sure Jan energy.
Sure, Jack. Sure, great. It's just gonna mutter, like, actually, no. It's gonna message, sure, sugar baby.
He makes a face.
Um, but it looks at him, and it does message back. I'm not a warlock either, though. A god just kind of picked me up and decided, hey, I'm gonna screw you over. No, you don't have a choice in this.
Ah, yeah, no, I know that. That's about what happened there.
Which isn't abnormal. That's just kind of how it is. Everyday Tuesday.
No, that shouldn't be how it is. Like, Gibbs, that's fucked up. What's happened to us is fucked up. It's not supposed to be normal.
I'm not saying that it's not fucked up. I'm just saying that it is unfortunately my normal.
Well, fine. You asked me about like
These two things
breaking out
can.
of contract. Have you ever? Have you tried?
I tried what?
Well, getting out of whatever you've got going on.
Have I tried?
It's only fair you asked me.
Have I tried? Have I tried? Let me look. Ah, man, if I could count. If I knew how to count, I could list for you all of the times that I have tried and how every single time I have failed miserably.
That's not. It's not encouraging, but at least you've been able to try. I haven't. It's like I can't. It's. I've got to. It's like deprogramming, I guess is the word. I gotta. It's some kind of mental block, and I've gotta. It's getting better. It is. I'm able to think about it. But I haven't actually tried yet.
On one hand, I would suggest just doing it. On the other hand, I don't know how dangerous that would be.
Well, that's kind of part of it, yeah. Because if I try and if I fail, Craigory's breath kind of catches. And just, failing is worse than doing nothing, but doing nothing is unsustainable. And the only reason this was able to even happen was like they made it happen. It's not my fault, but they made me believe it. All right, it's working to unbelieve is hard.
Yeah, I can see how that can be. difficult, especially when it might be something that you want to believe.
Not even really. It just sunk deep. From day one, they hammered it in. I belong to them, I'm theirs, therefore. It's
Someone else's toy.
Yeah. Yeah. Toy's a good word for it. Pet's another.
In the end, they both mean the same in regards to this, and it gestures at both of them vaguely.
Yeah. People like this, yeah, same deal.
My recommendation?
Mm-hmm.
Patience.
Makes a face. I don't know if we have the time for me to be patient. They're getting worse, bolder. I mean, they just brazenly did, like, that was an act of war, what they did with you.
I don't remember any of it. I remember leaving Halloween Town, and the next minute I'm in a lot of pain, and that's it. And then I was here.
Craigory actually lets out a big whooshing breath of relief at that and just slumps against the wall. Well,
You're not the only one that's done that in response to figuring that out. And I'm starting to wonder if I really want to ask.
I mean, if you ask, I can tell you. But I remember, and I wish I didn't. And compared to you, it looks like I got off lucky.
I've had worse.
Squints at it. Not sure you have.
Oh, I've had worse.
Are you sure you want to know?
I'm not sure if I really want to know. But I can probably guess that I've had worse in some capacity somewhere along the line. If it's tortured, it's not my first rodeo being tortured. If it's getting maimed, not my first rodeo with that. It's getting brutalized, not my first rodeo. I was murdered, it's also not my first rodeo, and it probably won't be my last.
Wait, what? How old are you?
I wish I knew. I lost count.
The murder thing is kind of impressive, not gonna lie. People don't come back from that generally.
Kid, how much do you know?
About you, not a ton. I'm learning lots right now, I think.
I think we're both learning a lot about each other. I hear that is how friendship works. I don't know. This is new. This is weird. I don't know.
No, you can take from me. This is honestly about how friendship works. The number of people who've gotten aggressive and slammed me around before we became friends is actually not. It's not zero. So yeah, this works.
Oh. Oh, well, that sounds about right for me as well.
There we go, friends.
Um, well, long story short, I'm not from here. I think Shucks called this rock that we're on, whatever the fuck it is. Is it a rock? I don't know.
I mean, a continent's just a really big
Planet?
rock, right? So, Anquil?
Bigger than that.
I mean,
Like the whole thing.
parts of Faroum, I'm sure, were on the same continental plane.
Everything. Gregory, everything.
Eyebrow Shidipkin.
I'm
Story?
not from anywhere here. Yeah, that.
Okay.
I'm not from at all.
All right.
I'm not from past it either, in terms of like being able to travel via vehicle, because apparently you guys have those.
I mean, again, police
That
car,
can
but
leave. Well, I mean, the ones that go in the sky and then away from the sky.
heard of those. Yeah.
Those. I'm not from there either. I'm from further.
All right. Okay.
Much further. Many different versions of this shit. They're not even, the same at all. Like, there's not another you. Just different worlds or universes or whatever. Whichever one of those or both.
Craigory, who's already had his
both.
mind blown a bit by revelations from memoir, is just nodding.
Every time I die, I come back somewhere else. In a completely different everything. As a completely different person. Different skill sets. Different class. Everything.
But still
The only
fundamentally
thing that
you.
stays are my memories.
Mm.
So I don't know how old I am, and I don't know if anybody does. I don't think there's really any way to find out.
Yeah, I think at that point, measurement begins to become meaningless.
Yeah, yeah, it really does. Still having a hard time telling my days from my nights. I forgot where we were.
Wait, hold.
It doesn't laugh, but it is pretty funny.
I forgot where we were in the conversation, or in space, or.
Yes.
We're in Halloween Town. We're in Macabre Manor, and
Okay.
before learning a bit more about you and your history, I was trying to figure out if I was going to tell you what had happened to you recently with the thrall. and you were trying to convince me that you're a bad bitch who doesn't feel pain.
I used to be. Now I feel pain all the time. It's just that I'm used to that is the thing.
Not ideal.
What the fuck?
Hmm?
You don't see it, but it's just looking at you, just like, what the fuck, man? Wait, no, you do see it. You know.
Hold on, I think you're breaking up. What is going on?
It's looking at Craigory, just like, what the fuck?
Chronic pain isn't supposed to be normal or desired.
Okay, but you didn't have to go and sound like a Sclepius like that.
Craigory does actually burst out laughing at that. Well, I think if I sound like a Sclepius, that means I'm probably right.
Fuck you.
Well, fuck you.
No! I'm not interested. I already have a partner for one, and we're not doing that.
You said it first. Like, I also have... You said it first. You don't get to pull that.
I can do whatever I want.
Uh-huh, clearly. While we're learning about each other, who is the partner? If it's that big a secret, you don't have to spill.
I don't think I've discussed that with him yet. Then again, I don't think.
Word of advice, open community, like, word of advice, don't just assume that they know.
No, we've discussed that. We have. It's just, I don't think we've discussed whether or not we... On one hand, we don't really try to hide it.
Yep, that's fair enough.
On the other hand, I don't think either of us have said to just blatantly say it. To
All right.
Other people.
Fair enough then. We leave that lie. I get that.
So I don't...
I
don't know.
Nope, that's good. I was kind of in similar limbo for a while. You know, people have their secrets and whatnot.
Oh.
Privacy.
Okay. You're the one that's dating Lynn, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. This is not the same.
All right. You're the one who knows. I'll take your word on that.
We're both aware that we're dating.
Excuse me. You do you, man.
How long it took Lynn. I don't know how long it took Lynn, but I
A bit. It took Lynn a bit.
It really did. You know it's bad if I knew before she did.
She is so brilliant, and I love her so much, but she can be so dumb. I can be so dumb, but...
We're all a bit stupid.
Yeah, there's a statement.
Yeah. Apparently Jacques didn't know that she didn't know, so...
Oh, that is ammunition I didn't have. Thank you.
I don't know if anybody else knows about me and my partner. And if they don't, I'm going to laugh.
Well, cheers and good luck to all that then, however that shakes out.
But fuck. Okay, well,
Via.
now it's just silence and doesn't know what to do.
Yeah. Craigory's gonna
It's not mad
actually.
anymore.
Yeah, Craigory has diffused the fox. Incredibly. And upon having decided it is kinda, safe to do so, he's gonna stand up and brush ice chips off himself.
It seems like it just noticed the ice chips and it looks around and it's just like, that's new. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Is it? It was pretty effective.
I'd say I'm sorry, but considering what I thought before I knew.
Where I built like a shit brick house tank, I might have done something similar, so.
Thank you.
Yeah. No hard feelings, yeah?
Uh,
Less hard feelings? Tolerable hard feelings?
I was saying not in agreement.
Okay, good. It's probably going to be a busy next bit for me, and I should be seeing Chateau through it, but if you see her first, just I don't know, tell her I say hi. I'll gonna try and fix the thing where she thinks I don't like her.
An easy way you can do that, you know, and it's hanging out with her more.
I know, I'm just saying the next day or two that might be in short supply. I anticipate things are gonna get a little busy.
Mm.
Nothing that should involve you. You should be fine to continue resting up.
I feel like it. You want to roll an insight on that?
I would love to
I'm
roll
not gonna roll deception
insight.
to
Buddy. Why? It's only a 7.
I'm just gonna give it to you. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a kind of shit-eating grin on its face. It's being a brat.
Roll of the eyes. Are you good out here, or do you want to go back to your room, or what?
Nah, I'm fine right here. I'm gonna probably mess with Kara, maybe. If they're not too mad about the ice.
Considering all manner of spooky hell hasn't rained down on us already, I think you'll be good on that front.
And I'll probably mess around with Kara and then go find Horvitz or Chateau, or whichever one I run into first. Annoy them, then go try and find one of the spooks and annoy the shit out of them.
Sounds like a plan. Listen, speaking of things picking up, I think I'm gonna make use of the time I have and get over to different town and get some stuff. But glad we cleared some things up. Good chat. Thank you for not actually mauling me.
Kind of awkwardly gives an ear twitch of acknowledgement. Doesn't know how to respond to that.
And I'll see you around.
Sure. Quick thing.
Mm-hmm.
Chateau likes cherries.
Noted. Noted. Cherries. I can do something with cherries. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you.
Mm.
And unless Gibbs says something else, Craigory doesn't. This is Craigory's consideration of a gracefully exiting the encounter.
Gibbs, before it runs, or sort of runs, clumsy runs off, it does send one last message. And it says, "See you later, sugar baby." And it's already running off. With its tail high up in the fucking air, trilling like an idiot.
Roll of the eyes. A nickname Craigory allows because it's a little bit funny, but mostly because he knows it's exactly the sort of thing that would annoy Thrall endlessly. And with that, do you think that's you think that's it?
I think that's it. And
they had a
I
conversation.
think eventually Craigory, yeah, I think eventually Craigory might find, like, later that day, after all the shit,
Yeah.
if he has time to look, he might find a drawing from Gibbs.
Oh. A drawing of what? Or is it just scribbles?
I will let you decide what it's of. It probably took some, like, what it got told from Lynn to figure out something that would make him smile. And, like, did its best to depict that. It's not great, but it tried.
Ah, abstract art. I see, I see.
Yeah. It did it with, like, its paws instead of its brush, which
Nice.
then I'm probably sure has told Craigory that it used to paint a lot with a brush and was very good at painting before what happened to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not the worst that it could have been, but certainly not what its art used to be.
It does crack him up. He appreciates the art. With that knowledge, it does strike a sort of melancholy that Gibbs and Decimal both have permanent aftermaths of what happened to them, at least in terms of some physical abilities. Craigory's still fit as ever in that regard. Just strikes him as a little bit not fair, but there's other things to be worrying about right now.
Yeah. But you have that to make you smile.
Goes up on the fucking fridge next to like a boomer's kid scribbles.
I hold that soft, actually.
Yeah. It's on the fridge now. Right up next to, like, yeah, boomer
On the
art, any
fridge
rye
now.
art. Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Babble, thank you for this. It's been a while since
Thank
my wizard
you.
has been properly terrorized.
We didn't maim a wizard today.
Lightheartedly
Just,
terrorized.
gave him a little bit more.
Just a little
Lightheartedly
adrenaline kick.
terrorized.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little adrenaline kick to make you realize, like, oh shit, wait a minute.
The spice of life.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm going to
Make
stop
Gibbs
my...
stop and think about some things.
Yeah. I'm going to end my recording now, I think. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Thank you, guys. Goodbye.